Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of the universe, episode 55. We're here. We made it, baby. We popping. We lit. It's 2022, man. The year of greatness, the year of every possibility. We got a full house tonight. Potential guests on the way. Got a lot to dive into. It's gonna be a bop. Before we get into it, brothers, how y'all doing tonight?
Bewildered. I'm confuddled. I am.
Cletus, I am in pain. I am in pain because our Alabama boys done lost to Georgia, Cletus. And then the next day, you know what happened? The basketball team go out and lose to goddamn Auburn. I'm extra deep in the moon. I'm extra deep in the moonshine tonight, Cletus, man. Extra deep in the moonshine.
Well, you're in the moonshine and pain. I'm in the moonshine. I'm related, bro.
But it's just
you see them dogs come out there on Monday?
We is Alabama though. We don't lose to no puppies. We don't lose to no puppies, Cletus.
Oh no, those weren't puppeteers, man. That right there. Those were them pit bulls.
You mean the chupacabras, bro?
I do not care. Do you see how we ran them boys over?
Good night.
The SEC championship, Cletus. Do you see how we ran them boys over?
What I said. I'm glad you peeped it. It was face ass on purpose, yo.
Nasty.
That's something Travis was saying. Actually, before we go into it, I posted this on social media, but I'm gonna say it now. January roundtable. It's confirmed. January 28th, 2022 at 7 p.m. You're having a video game roundtable, man. Talking about the state of the business, state of the industry, about our favorite games growing up, and this video game as a whole. So, if you're interested in joining, if you're interested in even just being in the audience, there's going to be a Zoom call just like this, but it's probably going to be like 17, 18 people. You never know. You never know who's going to pull up. I got people already hitting me up saying, hey, I'm down, put me in, lock me down. So you got about 2 weeks to hit me up and be on the list because the day of 6:45, I'm sending the link out. Everybody get lit. So if you're interested, DM your boy. But let's get into it, y'all. Since we're just talking about football talk. NFL season's basically rounded all up. We're getting prepared for the postseason. Our team was eliminated due to our own fault. You know, we put ourselves to lose the game. We didn't want to win that game against the Steelers. But you know, it is what it is. You know, Ben Roethlisberger is still a Hall of Fame quarterback. No disrespect, even though I can't stand the Steelers. It's just like how Darian is with the Washington football team. Can't stand that black and yellow. But, you know, that's a conversation for another day. And I'm wearing black and yellow too. That's not going to. But
Traitor.
Nah, I just like this hoodie.
Are the ops.
You're telling me you have.
It's a sad day when your best friend, turn into the ops, man.
When you're telling me you switch sides, you're damn
you think you know people.
Like shit, you don't know people.
So all them days in the gym just meant nothing, huh?
He said all them days in the gym. You wasn't gonna be shooting in the gym.
This man changed his name to Optimus Prime. This guy stinks. Over here rocking black and yellow, but you're a goddamn Ravens fan. How dare you? What is the matter with you? Huh? I have no. Do you have no shame? No shame at all?
I have no shame at all. He said, I'm disgusted.
You foolish goats. You're
I went to Africa a week ago. kill a line and a killer go. I know y'all remember that shit, bro. That shit was hilarious. That is one of the funniest rhymes of all time.
Evan, how do you feel about y'all last game against the Giants? Because what Sanford just said was completely and utterly disgusting, and I did not want to. I can't believe you, bro.
Yes, like, on Sunday, bro. Sunday was our reminder that no matter how bad things are, they can always somehow, some way, get worse. Because you had Joe Judge, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to throw strays at the Washington football team, right? And then he comes out on Sunday, and not only does he lose, he only put up 7 points, though.
What exactly did he say?
It's like, bro, you talking about us, but your quarterback is Jake Fromm.
What exactly did he say, though?
Like he said, he called us like a clown show operation and stuff like that. So, talked about like how Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen was like fighting on the sidelines. All that.
Oh,
for seven.
Like the Giants aren't dysfunctional.
All that
like,
for 7 points, bro. No. Bobby McCain by himself scored as many points as the Giants did on Sunday. Bobby McCain.
Hey, and fire for like a decade.
And that just goes to show. And now Giants fans have to live with it the whole spring and all this and the whole summer that a team with no name, a team with a ghetto ass stadium, with sewage leaking out the ceiling and all that team is better than you.
Bleachers breaking, about to kill Justin Hurts and shit. Yeah, that stadium is dangerous. Still beat them. What's it called? The dungeon, FedEx Field. The dungeon. I lost to a team that plays in the dungeon.
Bro, just let that sink in. That's the reality for Giants fans. That team is better than you. And that team has a brighter future than you.
The team that plays in
the dungeon. You want to know what makes it even worse for MJ Judge? First of all, us NFC East fans, we need to sit here and have a moment of silence for the period of Giants suffering has probably ended because Joe Judge has been fired. So I think we all need to sit here and just have a moment of silence for, a terrible coach. But yet it was a great time for us Cowboys, Eagles, and Washington fans. And now we actually might see the Giants get better.
So, finally, it's been 10 years.
No, it's no finally. They need to suffer. Okay, they need to rock.
Nah, I like the dumpster fire.
The last time I even remember the Giants being relevant literally was like, the early 2010s when they were over here like beating the Patriots in the fucking Super Bowl and shit. Yeah, that's the last time.
The only time they had that was their last recent success.
Yeah, like 2012, 2012, right? 2011 or 2012, one of those two.
Yeah, it's like the only time they really had success recently. Other than that, they've been dumpster fire ever since.
Yeah, but let's talk about an actual good team in the NFC East. The Eagles is like we're over here talking about the football team and the Giants, like the Eagles and the Cowboys aren't in the playoffs. Like, really, Mark? What are we doing?
What are we doing? They're comfortable on the couch at home. They're chilling, I mean, the couch, it's always comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that.
You said the couch is comfortable.
They're in their own little space. They can sit back when they're, watch the games on the flat screens and just watch other teams actually go for the victory. Yeah, playoff feels pretty good. It's a wild card weekend.
I'm gonna need Evan to hop on that grill and whip up some burgers and glizzies and might make us some, some salmon for the Super Bowl party. You heard? I'm just saying because you're already there. You already.
Hey man, that might be the moves, man. That might be the moves.
Yeah,
hey man, Mark. Word to the wise man. Like every time this season, not the season, this week. Every time this week you hear about how you don't go against Tom Brady in the playoffs, just know y'all already did go against Tom Brady in the playoffs and you won it. So they can't tell you nothing,
wild,
bro.
Though. Nick Foles, bro, he's a different story. Like, that's crazy that Nick Foles did it, of all people. That would like probably be legendary, one of the big legends in the NFL. The fact that what we did that year, from Wentz going down and Nick Foles stepping in, that's kind of crazy what we did. And I've been hearing theories. People have been saying that if Carson Wentz stayed healthy that season, we wouldn't have even won it all. They feel as though he would have fucked up somehow, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. He still was having an MVP type season.
Bullshit. Carson Wentz was the MVP that year. He did not get hurt.
Exactly.
I
Yeah, he would have won it.
I do not want to hear that.
He still had the most touchdown passes that year. Even he didn't play the full 17 games. Still more than Brady.
He did.
Basically when he gets to Brady.
He did. Like
Basically,
that
he basically won it by
is true
default.
and all that, but like it's funny how, and we can talk about the Cowboys and Eagles again. Like after I'm done saying this, but it's funny how this man went to borderline MVP to the straight up bid because, bro, all he had to do was beat the Jaguars, like in front of a whole crowd of people in clown costumes, right? This man done lost to a whole bunch of clowns, literally. And that
gives Eagles fans a lot of bragging rights
to get in the playoffs, bro.
Wentz is out the playoffs and Eagles are in the playoffs. Look at the saga of it.
I just don't understand it. Like, Sunday made me so mad. Sanford, I want you to know, Sanford, Mark, Evan, I want you guys to know how pissed off I was going to bed Sunday night. I was on the phone with my father, who is a known Raiders fan. Okay? The one who tried to brainwash me into being a Raiders fan. Obviously, it didn't work. However, I still have love for the Las Vegas Raiders, formerly known as the Oakland and Los Angeles Raiders. Anyways, I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. Like this man over here wearing black and gold. Okay. I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can't stand them. Hate them with every being in my body. Shout out Bio.
That's something. Oh yeah, that's something we can agree on.
Shout out Bio. Your team stinks. And they're about to they're about to get killed by Patrick Mahomes whenever they play them. I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. But the Colts lost, the Steelers won. All Brandon Staley had to do was not call a damn timeout. And all the Chargers had to do was not give up a first down on a run. And the Raiders and the Chargers top. Which means the Raiders and the Chargers make the goddamn playoffs, get the two last wild card spots because the Patriots already secured one. And the Steelers get knocked out. But no. Brandon Staley wanted to be cute, wanted to be smarter than everybody else, and said, no, we're not getting into the playoffs that way. No. I am going to do something that's very noble, and I am going to be smarter than all the millions and billions and trillions of people that are watching this football game. And I am going to call a timeout and put personnel on the field to stop the run, only for us to give up 15 fucking yards, in which Daniel Carlson makes a 37-yard field goal. Which outside of Justin Tucker, Daniel Carlson is the best kicker in the league.
I do gotta give him credit. Like he gets overlooked among kickers.
Which ultimately broke, as much as I wanted the Raiders to win, as much as I wanted them to win, I did not want them to win. I wanted it to be a tie. If that makes any freaking sense. But no.
That would have been so funny if they ended in a tie, bro.
Brandon Staley just had to ruin it for everybody.
Hold on. Speaking of ties, I'm going to say something stupid. So,
and let's mention that this is after Dustin Hopkins. Dustin Hopkins, of all people, kicked his absolute best ball to try and save the tie. The disrespect, the nerve, the unmitigated
gall.
The caucasity, because you know white people.
Oh my god. Now speaking of
shit.
ties, we're all in a fantasy basketball league, and the
I
funny
may have to
thing about
re-download
that,
that.
bro,
It's NFL.
Me and Mark
I fucking
tied, bro. Bro, we tied, bro. I was
bro, how do you
dying
tie it
laughing.
to an auto draft? Hey, bro, it happens
I
though.
was
It
dying
happens. You
laughing.
just like end up tying
I
to
was
somebody. You
dying
just don't even
laughing
play.
because
Bro, it happens in fantasy football. That's what
that
pisses
week,
me off, bro.
bro, when I tell you my team got raped with injuries, bro, because I have Jason Tatum, PG, Kyrie, and DeAndre Ayton. They were all out, and those are my
Injuries
best
basically
players.
fucked me over in fantasy football
Like
this year.
injuries fucked
Like
me in
a
the
lot of people,
ass
honestly.
that week,
I
bro.
finished fifth
Like
place.
that shit pissed me off, bro. But nothing would be as funny is when I beat Darian that week, and the only reason I beat him was because the game that LeBron went off for like 40 something points, he had LeBron on the bench. I was dying laughing, bro. Like it was so close. It was like if he had LeBron in that one game, he probably would have beat me that week. Because me and him were kind of going neck and neck. But yeah, that shit was.
I'm dead.
Oh my goodness! And the funny thing about it, I think I'm the best team in the league, and I'm not even been on that journey.
Because this nigga stole Kyrie Irving. He don't even be checking his team. You could have let someone like me who checks it at least once every day.
Now I do check it like once every other day, so I check it.
Bro, that blows me in my league. It was just like one team. Yeah, players that were
Because I
like
be
that. He
forgetting.
stopped checking his team.
I
He
forget
just
it's
like put players on the
basketball.
bench. I'm
There's
like,
a
what the hell,
basketball
bro?
game every day, so I would forget like some days to just check it. But I do check it like at least like 3-4 times.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go through because I knew I'd be the same way. I'll be forgetting, bro. Like it's just
Hey
like
man, I be
damn.
forgetting too. I be forgetting too, man.
Oh no,
That's
but
why I don't really be doing
I was
fantasy
hype as
That's
fantasy
why I
hell.
stuff like
just
that
like
because I be
fuck
forgetting.
it.
I was hype as hell the week I
Yeah.
beat Evan because this man the week I faced Evan was when Steph Curry was just going crazy that week. I know you remember
See,
Evan. That was
This is
literally
exactly how I. This is exactly how I know I don't be checking because I be forgetting because this is the first time I'm hearing that you beat me.
Bro, I'm literally the best team in the league. I'm like 7-2. And
I
the
want to
only
say that I beat Evan too.
and the only reason I had 2 losses was because the first 2 weeks I wasn't checking.
Yeah, I definitely beat you one of those 2 weeks. One of those losses definitely came at the end of the month. And then
And
you beat me.
the funny thing is,
Okay.
and then Evan was the one on top of the leaderboards for a minute though.
Because he had goddamn Curry. And he
That's
was
what I'm
going
saying. Yeah,
off.
like he literally had like the 3 weeks to a month where Curry was going off. I was like, bruh, Evan, I can't stand you. Like I was like, bro, what am I gonna do? Like that was the week I actually was on that joint every day, but I don't even be on that joint. Let me check that joint right now while we're talking about it. Let me check the joint right now while we're talking about it. Not even checking the last 3 days. But anyway, let's go ahead to the next topic. We'll talk about playoffs. Let's talk about the coaches, man. I forgot what day this was. Was this Monday?
Yep, it was
Had to
Monday.
be Monday. It was Monday. When teams were just like, listen, we woke up with the energy, man. We woke up with
I mean, they do this.
That's how it usually is.
It's normal.
They
I'm
do
just
this
saying.
every year.
I'm just hyping it up. They do it every year. I was just hyping it up. I'm already shocked.
No, but the one that shocked me though was Brian Flores though. Like honestly, that's the one in particular that kind of just shocked me. Took everybody, a lot of people by shock. Because I'm like, I think Brian Flores, like, because honestly, this is hard to fire a coach that had 2 back-to-back, like, winning seasons. Even though he didn't make the playoffs, just because the Bills are just that good in the division, they were just like that OP of a team. But it's just, I feel as though they were going in a somewhat a good direction. It was just really Tua, his injury is kind of holding the Dolphins back, I believe. Like, honestly, I think it's Tua that's kind of holding the Dolphins back at this point because he's just not the same after that injury. And his production kind of went down. But I don't know, man. I think Brian Flores wasn't an issue in Miami.
The thing about the
I
Dolphins
don't know
is
what change they're trying to make.
bro, they had back-to-back winning seasons. Like,
that's what I'm saying, though. So it's like I can't go wrong with that.
Firing him really didn't make too much sense because Miami's that team that you look at them and you go, they're on the right track. Like they didn't make the
Exactly, bro.
playoffs this year, but like they're gonna make it next year. Like
And they got weapons too, bro. And yeah, but they got good skill position players. And you saw how good they went in a 7-game win streak under the circumstances they were. So it's just like, how do you blame that on Brian Flores? And they dropped the last game that got him out the playoffs. So it's just like, it's kind of hard to blame that all on the coach for real, because he definitely turned that around with that 7-game win streak. Like, you know,
well, the thing about it is, one, I feel like I'm the only person that was not surprised that Brian Flores got fired, because I knew that there was some tension throughout that organization with the coaches, some of the players, how Tua was handled, the front office, ownership, all like all of that. So for real, you bring up like all the football stuff, but the X's and O's is not the reason why Brian Flores got fired. We all know that as a head coach, when you're at odds with the front office, or if you're a player and you're at odds with the front office, and y'all can't see eye to eye, the person that's going to get the axe is the coach. We saw it with Phil Jackson and Jerry Krause, and Phil Jackson brought the Bulls six rings. We saw it with Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson. They couldn't see eye to eye. Same thing with Brian Flores and the Miami Dolphins. Granted, I just brought up 2 championship winning coaches. Brian Flores ain't win shit. But at the same time, like they've been doing, like you said, they have been doing well. I am not surprised that Brian Flores got fired. I'm really not. And I'm kind of with Mark, where it's just like, if Tua can just stay healthy, which is a huge if, you know, it's kind of like if Daniel Snyder can make the right move for the organization, which we know won't happen.
Of course.
Because Daniel Snyder is a scumbag and Tua Tagovailoa is injury prone. It is what it is.
He's for the streets. He's for the streets.
Both of them. But I don't know, like, I think where I would love to see Brian Flores is if he goes to Chicago. If he goes to
with Justin Fields.
If he goes to Chicago or if he goes to the Giants. Those are the 2 moves that make the most sense. Because the Giants already have a good defense and they have an offense that you can work with. And it's the same thing at Chicago. They have a good defense and they have an offense that we can work with. Plus, in Chicago, they have the better quarterback. You know, they have
Justin
a guy
Fields has more of an upside. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and for real, like, I don't hate Danny Dimes. Like, I think I'm probably one of the only people that doesn't dislike Daniel Jones. I think he just needs to have the right coach. And they need to get him a fucking offensive line. Because Daniel Jones has an arm, he can fling it. The thing is, he has terrible decision making. Which I think at some point, like,
all I gotta say, he's not the only problem with the Giants. Yeah, you're right though. He's part of it, but
like, it can be worked on. But at the same time, like, you have Saquon Barkley, kind of like what Indianapolis is doing with Carson Wentz.
His production went down.
Like, where you have Saquon Barkley, who, when healthy, is a top 5 running back, and that's even a big if in terms of injury. But you get Saquon healthy, Saquon can bail Daniel Jones out. You know, well, not bail him out, but save him from himself and making these stupid ass turnovers. So, I mean. So that's just I think Brian Flores would be good there. I'm trying to think of like who all got fired. I know Mike Zimmer.
Yep. That was long overdue with Mike Zimmer.
Vic Fangio in Denver. Which is that's probably one of the best openings, the best like the best opening that there is. Um, who else? Brian, Brian Flores, Urban Meyer's out. Joe Judge had gotten fired, and I think someone else had gotten fired. I can't remember who, but I think it's
I
going to be
remember
it's
who else
going to
got
be
fired.
interesting.
I remember who else got
Who?
fired. Matt
Who?
Nagy.
Yeah, I already
Matt
mentioned
Nagy.
Matt Nagy. Mentioned Matt
Yeah.
Nagy. But I don't know, bro. Like I kind of like we all saw Mike Zimmer and Matt Nagy. Of course, Urban Meyer and his shit.
Oh man.
Vic Fangio was kind of surprising, but not surprising. Because really, all the Broncos need is a
That was up in
goddamn
the air.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly.
because it's not like the Broncos are bad. They just had QB issues, like just offensive
Mm-hmm.
issues in general. Because their receivers were just like all the receivers
Just made.
had gotten hurt.
Hurt and
No,
just played
no,
mid.
I'm not even gonna say that they was playing big because they got some dogs, but it was for the most part
I don't know.
they was hurt, and then your like if anything was mid, the QB play was mid. Aside from the one week where they decided to be good and play the Dallas Cowboys, and they was a goddamn 2015 Broncos. And fucking
They
Peyton
do have a
Manning.
good run game. I know Denver. That's what they're really good at, is a run game.
Yeah, they do have two stud running backs too, but
Melvin Gordon, Javonte Williams. That's been carrying the offense for real.
but I think honestly the best job opening for a coach is Denver. Because all you got to do is just bring in all you need is a decent quarterback. A decent quarterback who's not going to fuck up the game and won't be out here getting hurt all the goddamn time like Teddy Bridgewater. Well, Teddy Bridgewater won't fuck up the game, but he stays hurt.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater was
And
actually not bad. It's just his health. He's just always getting knocked out for like a minute.
yeah, and
Yeah.
nobody has faith in Drew Lock. So that's kind of
Yeah, Drew
useless.
Lock is just it's not a QB1. He's not.
Yeah, so that's kind of useless. So I mean, shit. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm kind of pissed off that I keep getting these damn notifications that teams aren't flying for Dan Quinn. Kellen Moore can get the fuck. I don't really care. But like Kellen Moore can get the fuck. I don't really care. But who is it? Dan Quinn, he got to stay because he turned our defense around.
Definitely. But all right, just switch gears a little bit. Just away for the sports, just for a quick second. We're gonna go back into it. Unfortunately, recently another wonderful soul has left us and passed into the next world. Bob Saget, star for Full House, comedian, wonderful person, dies right after a comedian show. Crazy, right? Doing what he loved, doing what he's been doing for so long, entertaining people, making people feel good, making people get a good laugh, and then after the show, he's found dead. It's crazy. So, I just wanted to kind of go over and see what would your favorite moments with Bob Saget. It could be Full House, it could be Fuller House, it could be the other shows he was in. Just giving him a small tribute because the guy was a amazing, amazing actor, amazing guy. So many people have so many great things to say about him. So I'm just giving him his flowers, man. Even though I always appreciated him while he was alive.
He is a legend that will be forever known as Danny Tanner.
Yes, sir.
Always know him as Danny freaking Tanner. And although Full House was one of those shows because I stayed watching Nick at Night. So Full House was just one of those shows where, as a kid, I just grew up watching. Like I don't think people
Same
like
here,
the
bro.
kids like the kids of today really will never know the impact that, at least for me, who was a Nick at Night kid, the impact that Full House, George Lopez,
Oh, just about to see George Lopez.
and Full House, George Lopez, and My Wife and Kids. They're not gonna know the impact that shit had on my childhood.
Yo, George Lopez was so funny, bro. Like that
My
man,
Wife and Kids was
that
also a good
show was
show.
so stupid, bro. Like
Bruh,
George Lopez, bro, was actually ahead of his time. Because when you think about it, bro, George Lopez is how a lot of people that we know end up being. Like, if you get what I mean. Like the stupid job, but they make the stupid job lit. They got a family. Their family hilarious. Like George Lopez was ahead of his time for sure, 100%. But that man was
yeah,
hilarious, and My Wife and Kids was good too, for sure.
and it always went Full House, George Lopez, and My Wife and Kids.
Bro,
In
if we
that
saw,
order.
yeah, man, Bob Saget, he was the first in a long line of television dads who I feel like I could emulate when I have a family. I mean, although after further review, I feel like I'm definitely more of a Michael Kyle. Bob Saget, top 3, definitely.
For sure, man.
I do want to say,
because it's like, bro, look me in the eye and tell me you can't see me like pulling one of them things that Michael Kyle be doing.
I can see
like with Junior and Claire. Like, tell me you don't see me doing
I
that.
can literally see it, bro. Like as soon as you said his name, bro, I said, "Oh, shocking." But yeah,
I do
man.
want to say one thing before you go, something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hate it, and I absolutely cannot stand it because they did the same thing with Kobe. People want to like just harp on like Bob Saget died, and he's legendary and this that and the fourth. Now I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Bob had made. I guess he had made like some jokes that kind of came off a little, like a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
And so people was calling him a pedo.
Oh no.
And
Bob Saget, he was heavy into dry, crude humor. That was his shit. That was his MO.
and that's shit that he joked about. And people wanted to call him abusive and call him a pedo and just start speaking all this bad stuff on his name. And I'm just like, why do y'all do this when the
Listen,
person
hold
is
on.
dead?
You're Darren, don't go too deep because this is gonna be something that's gonna come up later. So talk about it, but don't go too deep because literally what you're
It's
talking
like
about, it will be brought up later. Just giving you a heads up.
basically, I just can't stand it because they did it with Kobe and his rape case, and they wanted to call Kobe a rapist when we all know the shit that came out about that. All Kobe is guilty of is cheating on his wife, but I just don't like it when people bring up stuff like that and start speaking ill on these people and they're not here to defend themselves. I don't like that.
That is definitely something we're gonna cover. It's part of the literal.
It's like a social media trend, honestly.
Yeah, we're literally gonna dive in. That's why I said hold on, just go surface level because we're really gonna break that down later. But to get off, we're just moving quickly because we started late, y'all, and I'm not even about to hold you. Your boy's tired. Like I literally,
Yeah, we had a lot of shit. I understand,
Don't
bro.
blame me, Sanford.
yo, bro, I worked 5 to 5 today, bro. I worked 12 hours straight, and then had to come home
Bro.
and then deal with nonsense. Mark know what the hell I'm talking about.
Like,
Oh, hold up, Mark, you might be lagging, bro.
more bullshit. Yeah, bro.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
you're
that's why
good.
my energy is not as much.
Yeah, like, bro. Yo.
Yeah, I was, but yeah, that's why my energy hasn't been up, honestly, because there's a lot of bullshit
Bro.
on my mind, bro.
I'm
It's
just
like
gonna
I'm not
Darian
gonna jump to conclusions,
and
just
Evan. We
all
will
good.
tell you guys later, bro. But
I'm not
shit
worried
was
about it at the
ridiculous.
moment.
But yeah, Bob Saget will forever be known as Danny Tan, a top 3 television dad. Bro, this man literally created a household with his 2 best buddies. Like, you can't write nothing better than that, bro. Like, they literally made this ginormous, wonderful, dumb, stupid, hilarious family. Like, for real. Like, that's top tier, bro. That's goated. Not much people can say that. And then they end up coming back for Fuller House, and that was really a nice catch-22 right there. And that was a nice one. So I enjoyed seeing, the old cast come back, and they kind of did a redid thing with DJ, Steph, and Kimmy. That was dope. I like that. That was a good thing. But
I do want to laugh at the shade that they constantly threw at Michelle. That shit was funny.
oh yeah, that was hilarious. That was too funny. They were really throwing all the heavy jabs. They were like, "Where's Michelle?" Oh yeah, she's still in New York. I was like, "Oh damn." She's just doing her fashion. That's a damn, bro. They just screw her. But nah, the funniest episode of the reason when they had Lonzo Ball in that joint. That was random but funny as hell. I was like, what? Like, it was so random.
They had Hunter Pence, and that pissed me off. I was so mad.
Man, are we talking about how much we hate Hunter Pence? Are we talking about
Evan,
how
go
much
ahead.
we hate Hunter Pence
I'm
right
gonna
now?
let you go. Go
I'm
ahead.
actually a fan of Hunter Pence, so I'm gonna let you get that off.
Man, Hunter Pence is, was, and always will be that type of person that just irritates me with this. I don't know why, because like I don't even remember him that much as a Philly, although he did play for the Phillies. I remember him mainly as like an Astro and like a Giant and on teams like that. But bro, this man always used to hit like 800 against us for no damn reason. Like, and it's irritating. It's irritating. We are tired of it. We are tired. We are sick and tired. And I'm glad he's retired. All right, back to you.
Oh, that man must be walking. Let's give this man a second.
We really watching this man Darian take a stroll.
That
I'm
man
dead.
said, "I'm on a stroll, man."
It's all
I
about
wanted to get into a more quiet place.
Understandable. It was a bunch of riffraff going on. I'm not about to hold you.
Yep, that's what happens on game day.
I'm not even surprised. It's Capital One Arena.
Yeah,
Game day.
Georgetown games are much quieter because there's nobody here because no one wants to watch Georgetown.
It's so funny
LOL.
how they got it for Syracuse though. That shit was funny as hell. That shit had me dead.
Because
That
it's
game was lit.
Syracuse.
It's
No, I'm
Syracuse,
sorry.
bro.
No, I'm sorry. No,
yeah.
bro. You're
Syracuse one of the
talking
great
to
DMV
you're
rivals.
talking to a literal, basically lifetime Georgetown fan. I know. It just made me laugh. I was like, of course it's Syracuse they're play for. Like, you literally watch them almost
Plus,
any other team. They over here just bum fucking around.
I will say like the games where they'll show out. It well, first of all, when Syracuse comes to town, it's 80%. It's 80-20 Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
There's more Syracuse fans than there are Georgetown fans. Usually because Georgetown stinks, so no one really wants to go watch them. The
Yeah,
the other thing is
we've not been good like in our lifetime.
like
They've not really had that many good seasons.
I mean, y'all
well
got
they've
to the
had
Final Four
good
that one time.
they've
That
I
one
was
time.
about to say they've had good seasons,
No, I'm
but
saying they've had more bad than
they
good. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't even say that. Like in recent years, yes, but back when I think when Otto Porter was on here
Yeah,
and
we were
like
good.
maybe
No,
like
I'm not talking about like the spurts where we had like Otto Porter. There was a season where Roy Herbert was here. Those seasons, of course, I remember those. Those were good. I'm just saying, like overall in the last 25, 26 years, there's been not that many good seasons. Like, of course, in our younger days, yeah, of course, because we had actual talent, like actual top tier talent. Like, so yeah. But yeah, recent years we've not been good. It's been hard to watch sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, imagine having to sit out and actually like you're
But that's why
forced to watch that
that's
shit.
why every time you were at a Georgetown game, I prayed for you, bro. I was like, damn, bro.
But for Georgetown, like at least for the Big East games, like with Marquette, like if you get Marquette,
Mhm.
Nova,
Yeah,
Saint
Nova for sure.
Saint
Nova for
John's,
sure. I remember the last time we
you
faced
know,
Nova, I watched it. They got it for that game. That's true.
and then if you because usually I work the Georgetown games on the weekdays. Those are usually low, but if you go there on a Saturday, it gets pretty live because
Mhm.
people ain't really doing much on a
On a
Saturday
Saturday,
afternoon
yeah.
now.
Mhm.
So they'll probably come and catch a Georgetown game, which really, it's not a bad it's not a bad game to go to, but if you're expecting to see a good Georgetown team, then you're going to be very much so disappointed.
I feel like I would go to a Georgetown game with y'all because we would just make it hilarious.
Like, yeah, we just be out there vibing,
We'd
man.
just be out there vibing. Like it would just be
I
hilarious.
just like enjoy the game for real. Just
Like
enjoy
we
all the good
like I could
basketball.
already see me, Evan.
Hey
Oh my
man.
god, he dead for three.
Just amping every play. Hey bro, amping
Nah,
every play. You used to do
I
that
be
some of
out
the
there
Golden
yelling,
State games,
touch
bro.
the earth.
Just amping every
The
fucking
earth.
He
play.
made
Use
that
your own
man
little
eat the
commentary.
dirt.
That'd be funny
Look,
as shit, bro. Got
look,
your own little
y'all gonna
improv commentary.
y'all gonna be doing that and be more live than the student section and the band combined.
It's gonna be hilarious.
The student
Like
section
Nah,
always
bro.
look at
When
us
I,
in like
Nah,
them,
like
them silver
bro,
and blue
I'm
turtlenecks they be
telling
wearing.
you,
hey,
like
look, we're over here doing your job for you. Like shit.
that's
Like,
that
yeah, like we
shit.
doing your job for y'all. Like
Them
shit.
little corny
Fuck.
silver and blue turtlenecks they be wearing.
I'm
bro.
dead.
Georgetown,
Looking like
Georgetown
the
has
best
maybe
cat in
the
the hat.
worst student section in all of college basketball. It is that bad.
It's like, damn, you don't want to
That's
be
what
there that
happens when your football
bad.
program
Bro, they
sucks. It
really be
carries over
looking.
to
They
all the
really
other
be
shit.
looking there like they don't want to be there, bro. They be like,
They
man,
probably don't.
I'm only here
They
because I do.
probably,
I'm gonna get
bro.
my scholarship.
I'm only here because
Yeah, they probably
student
all on
tickets are cheap.
scholarships, bro.
I'm gonna get my
Like
scholarship pulled if I
literally
don't show up to the game,
Student
bro.
tickets are cheap. Like student tickets are cheap.
But they
They're here for
said,
the
listen, bro,
benefits,
I
bro.
ain't getting that meal ticket if I ain't come to the game, bro.
Like shit.
I ain't
Bro,
getting
it's
that free
funny as
dinner,
shit,
bro.
bro.
That free dinner worth it. But nah, but we will really be there lit as shit. Like we'll probably end up on fucking Twitter. We're gonna go viral that day. I'm down for it. We're
Have
gonna go
fun with it,
viral
like
that
shit.
Hey
day.
guys, let's go viral like Kodak at that Panthers game last night.
Bro,
Oh,
that shit was wild, bro. What was that man doing back
bro,
there?
yeah, y'all heard
Even
this
the other
man.
angle of this shit was
Y'all heard
wild.
that man Drake anointed Kodak
Kodak a
Black the
wild
goat of this
boy.
generation, bro. Did y'all hear that shit, bro? That shit was
You
crazy.
said what?
Rappers are always saying words.
Sorry, Drake anointed Kodak Black as the goat of this generation. I literally laughed out loud when I saw it, bro. I was crying. I said, bro,
That
what
is
the
Rappers are
fuck
always
hilarious.
is
saying dumb
this?
shit.
I'm like, y'all just on some dumb shit now. Y'all just trying to get clicks and views.
Just for clicks.
Just for
Yeah, that's
click,
all
just
it
for
is.
hot take, hot take.
No.
At this point,
The
you can just
hilarious part
say
is
it's
the
music.
hilarious part
Music
is
is like
Kodak
subjective,
ain't set it
so
up. Kodak probably ain't even set it up to like be recorded like that because like the video came from the other side of
Right. That's
the
what I'm
arena,
about
bro.
to say.
From the other side of the
But the
arena.
video came from niggas that just happened to look around in that
No.
direction to see that shit.
No,
yeah, that shit was crazy.
and it gets funnier because, bro, them fans that was like right in front of him, they had no idea what he was doing. Bro.
And it
No
was like
idea.
right behind them
It was
too.
so
could tell
confused.
Everybody
because
was like,
nobody looked up. Like nobody looked up,
Nobody.
and like there's another level of hilariousness to this because if they actually knew what was going on,
Would have gone crazy.
50% of them at least, and that's generously low, would have started cheering for this man.
Literally, they would have went nuts, bro. It would have been crazy.
bro, Kodak
Oh
is
my
different,
goodness.
bro.
That would have been.
That's all you can say,
He
bro.
is different.
That's literally all you can say. He's different. He's different. He's different.
Like
It's been
guy.
just so much. It's like
Darian,
his field record is just like other shit.
like,
He's been
Darian,
caught up in. He just
we've
don't
been
give a fuck,
wondering how
bro.
to grow the game of hockey. Kodak just gave us away.
And why is Kodak at a hockey? That's so random to him at a hockey game, bro. Actually, that's kind of unexpected, bro.
That's not
like
even
really
I'm not
unexpected, bro.
I'm not even going.
like, bro,
That's like random.
Snoop Dogg been commentating Kings games, bro. Like this ain't new.
Hey, I know it's Kodak. That's
I'm
Snoop
not
Dogg. We know
I'm not
Snoop Dogg's
even gonna hold you, bro. Like, although Kodak was only getting twerked on, bro, I don't want to see that shit,
bro.
That don't make it less funny.
That doesn't make it any better.
Less funny,
and it just looks weird, honestly.
Like it's almost as bad as Lizzo walking courtside at a Lakers game with her whole cheeks out.
Let's not talk about. Oh Lord, sad sight. It's already bad that she did that in Minnesota
as bad as that.
Let's not talk about Lizzo.
No, Darian knows how I'm laughing because when it happened, bro, we were literally at his house, bro.
I'm just sitting here like, I'm not even. It's not that I'm mad that she did it. I'm more so like, who the fuck let you into the arena dressed like that?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
it's one of those.
That's how you want, but it's like
it's one of those things where you look at where I'm not even looking at Lizzo. I'm more so looking at the goddamn security because why you just gonna let her walk through the come on, bro. I understand it's LA and there's a lot of things in LA.
But it's kids event, family event.
Exactly. And it's the same thing with with Kodak. Like you don't have a private suite. People can see inside of your suite.
See through.
So the fact that you're doing that, the kids that you're at a family event, why are you sitting here? First off, the way he's positioned is just weird because it really does look like he's smashing at a hockey game, but really he's just getting twerked on, which I mean ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, ain't nothing wrong with getting twerked on, but still, like I don't really want to see that.
No, in public though, it's like it's certain things you don't do in public. Yeah,
there's a time and a place for everything. That may have been a time, but it ain't the place.
It's like learn to control yourself in public,
But and then with Lizzo, it's just like, bruh, the Lakers and the Timberwolves are playing on national TV. You are walking the sidelines with your ass out on a Friday night in LA.
And it's not even like oh, bro, her whole booty cheeks, booty meat was out for the world to see, bro. I was like, hey, yo, she is wild, bro. Like, I mean, mind you, this is the same woman that put mustard in watermelon. Like, I'm not surprised.
Look, that's actually a whole challenge, and people are saying that it's actually pretty good.
Have fun with that challenge.
I'm not talking about that, bro.
But yeah,
I think I'm gonna skip that.
That question was wild.
Shit, bro. But yeah, I'm sorry. That no. The reason why I laughed because that me and Darren were literally sitting next to each other when the news broke. We were like, I was dying laughing. I said, bro, this is such a Lizzo move, bro. Because yes, I understand we are about the body positivity, but it's like this is time and place for that shit, bro. You don't pull up to a family event on a Friday night with your ass out. You on the sidelines. His cameras everywhere, but you just don't. It's certain shit you just don't do, bro. Context matters, but let's get back into the sports. That was a fun little side.
Yeah, speaking of sports, Kyle Kuzma on triple double watch, bro. Like he needs
what's his
3 more
numbers,
assists.
man?
He needs 3 assists, and that's it.
The
slander got 14 points, 10 rebounds.
It should be no more Kyle Kuzma slander.
Kuzma been playing good this season when he's healthy, man. When he's healthy, he plays good.
If there is any hot take, if there is anybody on the Wizards that deserves to be an all-star, it's Kyle Kuzma.
See, now when I said that a couple weeks ago, you looked at me sideways. When I said this 2 weeks ago,
that's how Stephen A. be. Hey, that's how Max Kellerman used to be with Stephen A. He'd be like, not Stephen A. I called you on 4K. You said this.
On the train, and we see this man for the greatness that he is. Kyle Kuzma needs to be in this All-Star game. And I hope they don't need to pass this ball before I get mad. Please. Pass the ball.
Anyway, hey, that's good though. He's changing people's minds. That's what he's supposed to do. Change people's minds, bro. I mean,
he said change the narrative. But let's talk about a guy that came back on Sunday, Mr. Splash Butter himself,
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson, man. Think about it, y'all. The
Boy.
last time we saw Klay play, bro, COVID was not even thought of. Bro, the
Kobe was still alive.
last time we saw Klay play, bro,
Summer 2019.
we were in not even December, but it was the NBA Finals.
Summer 2019.
Oh,
Bro, we
summer
was in beat-ups.
But it was some beat ups acting stupid. I remember this day, bro. And because this day is one of bro, Darren, you remember this, bro. You remember we used to just have stupid days where stupid stuff happened and then the ending is just hilarious. That's literally what one of these days were, bro. Because I remember this day, bro. We literally we were kicking it with what's this man's face?
Smiles.
No, even before that, bro.
Was it Kofi?
Yeah, we was with Kofi and Indira. Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
That day was so stupid. We ended up out because later on we ended up out Laurel. Then we came back to Bowie because we went to go meet up for Smiles and them, and they came with us. And then basically we all just ended up convening at B-Dubs for that game 6. It was crazy. But when Klay went down, bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
Man.
Like, bro, it felt like we just saw somebody die. That's how bad it was, bro.
Klay went down. I immediately knew. And you could kind of just see Steph go, oh, shit.
Yeah, when I saw Steph literally sitting on the court with the basketball, he was like sitting on the basket, and he was just looking at the camera like, damn. I was like,
damn. But Sunday, I have never seen Klay Thompson so locked into a basketball game, bro. Never in my life.
Yo, that dunk he hit, bro. Crazy. That man.
He basically.
Wow.
He showed it. Shit, he showed he still got it.
That man caught 2 bodies, bro. Crazy. That man, he was locked in. He was hitting his shots. He was coming to the rim, playing good defense. He was doing the thing, like, and I said, Klay's gonna come back. He's gonna be perfectly fine. All he needs to do, get that rust off. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to what he's gonna bring to the Warriors. How him, Curry, and Dre's about to play together. That's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
And they still got to get Wiseman back.
Yep. Which I think they might end up trading Wiseman, honestly.
Yeah, at this point.
I think he's gonna end up being a big trade piece for them. Whether this season or the next, he's gonna be a big trade piece for him. And I think that's a good thing because I think Wiseman needs to be on a team that's going to be patient with him and help him develop. Because I think Wiseman has all-star potential. I just think he needs to be in the right system with the team that's going to take their time to help develop him. He has all-star potential, man, because he already has the NBA like center frame. Of course, you got to fill out a little bit more. Obviously, got to build some muscle, get a little bit stronger. But he already has the frame you like for your center, and I like the way he plays. He can stretch the floor. He tries on defense. He puts effort on the defensive end. You always like seeing your center put effort on the defensive end. And he got a little bit of a 3. So, I think Wiseman, he got legit all-star potential, man. Just not going to be in Golden State. I think they should trade him. Definitely get an impact.
Too many other stars around him, honestly.
Right.
You can get some from him, honestly.
Yeah,
he's worth
I think Wiseman is definitely worth something for sure. Definitely. I think there's a team that needs a promising big man would definitely take a chance on Wiseman. It's just like how we just saw Bobo get traded. And I'm happy he did because he was not going to become anything in Denver. Because Denver was never going to give him an opportunity to succeed, but they were playing this man 5 minutes.
Jokic there.
Like it's a whole Jokic in the way.
Yeah, it's a whole
Jokic MVP.
Like, bro, Bobo was playing garbage minutes, but he was playing like 5-6 minutes a game. I'm like, yo, you got to get out of there.
You didn't really need him too much, yeah.
He's in Detroit. I know he's probably gonna kill it over there. I'm looking for. Hey, Detroit look like they're cooking up something fun.
Detroit's getting some little stars.
Detroit is going all in on player development right now, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Trying to bring the bad boys back. Kate Cunningham, I'm telling you.
After he got back healthy, got off to a good start to a season. You see what they're doing with Sadiq Bey.
It's gonna be a fun team to watch.
I feel like they're going to be a fun team to watch. They're basically the Eastern Conference version of the Thunder, and like they're just a fun young team to watch.
Yep, and they got my boy Saban Lee
They got
coming off the
names on there.
bench. Like they got some young dogs, bro. I'm not about to hold you. Like Detroit, they got some studs. You know, I still fuck with Isaiah Stewart. I don't have a problem with him. I don't know why people throwing shit
I
at him
don't.
for the whole LeBron thing. But
That's really all he did. And really, that situation on both ends was like, you understand why he did what he did. Like,
no, the only
sort of.
thing, the only like I said, the only
Because
problem I have
LeBron
with this
literally did,
situation.
like, elbow this shit
No,
out
no,
him,
no.
bro.
It's
Like,
no. The thing I don't like about
yeah.
what Isaiah Stewart did, the fact that he was running over like his own like training. I'm like, all right, bro, you need to relax. Like the train, like
Oh, yeah. Push the
how
people. Yeah, he did too much of
escalated
that.
it got. He doing to me. He was doing to me. Like his reaction, I'm not
Yeah.
mad at it, but it's like after a while, bro, calm down. Like you can
Right,
tell that
yeah.
man is a hothead. Like literally
Right.
a like not even trying to throw
It
shots.
looked
It's
even
like,
more
bro,
dumb. The fact that he was bleeding, too. I'm like, bro, you're already leaking. I was like, just calm down, bro. Like, clean yourself up.
but that's a conversation for another. I still fuck with Isaiah Stewart. I think he's definitely still gonna be an impact player in this league, and I really hope that situation doesn't ruin and people are, oh, he's just fucking the guy that spurs him LeBron. I really hope people see that he has a really rough rider game, man. You know, he's a dog. Isaiah Stewart's a dog, man. He not backing out from nobody. This man went up against Giannis, bro. We don't see much players go up against Giannis like that. Like he went at young. He said, "Nigga, I don't care. He's an MVP, bro. I'm about to go
He's
body."
one of them players you don't want to get tangled up with, for real. Or getting, like, in a scuffle with.
Definitely.
Like, yeah, it's always like those one few players in the NBA. You want on your team that you know not to get in a scuffle with. You know that have your back, bro. Isaiah Stewart, he one of them, though.
100%, man. All right. Let's talk about it, man. All-Star Weekend is next month, and they already started doing the All-Star ballots. So I want to know, who are y'all locked for the starters? Let's talk about the starters first. Let's start.
My
the
locks
East.
for the starters.
Let's do the East.
All right,
Let's do
so-
the East. East is a little
Let's
bit
do the
easier.
East
Oh, yeah,
first.
we doing the East first.
East is
My
easy.
locks are it's gonna be Giannis.
Of course.
I feel like Embiid's pretty much a lock,
Of course.
and then we gotta have a net in there. So KD in there.
I think that you just said the three locks right there. I think it's KD, Giannis, and Embiid. That's the automatic lock.
Or maybe if there's a fourth one, DeMar DeRozan.
No, DeMar DeRozan's a guard. He's I don't know why they put him as a guard. He doesn't play the guard position.
And this is the trouble with the East because bro, there's about 5 players I could say that that could be a lock in the West regardless of position, but that you put them in the East and it's just like somebody has to sit, bro.
Right.
Somebody has to sit. Like, and that's the deal with DeRozan right now, and some of these other guards in the East, like a Trae Young. Although I feel like DeRozan does have an edge, and this is where fan voting comes in because a lot of fans vote based on team success, and the fact of the matter is the Bulls are winning and the Hawks
are losing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just think
Atlanta's that.
You know, Trae Young's been doing the damn thing, bro.
Atlanta's that team that took a step back in a year and in the Eastern Conference where you cannot afford to do that.
they're gonna trade. They're gonna do a big trade at the trade deadline. I see it. They're gonna do a big trade.
They're gonna
get rid of either Gallo or John Collins. One of those two.
Yeah, that's the thing with
one for sure. I feel like
with where the Hawks are at now, everybody's on the trading block except Trae.
Basically.
No, I think, like I said, if you
except Trae and maybe Capella, but that might be.
I think Capella should stay. I think their pick and roll game.
He should stay.
Their pick and roll game is nasty. Capella's one of the best, defensive bigs in the league, and he's a rebounding machine. He's basically Andre Drummond done like. If we're gonna be honest, Capella's mobile. He's mobile. He's good on defense. He catches lobs. Good rebounder. Good in the pick and roll. He's what Andre Drummond wishes he could be. But yeah. So for the East,
Andre Drummond should be really, honestly, yeah.
Nah, because Andre Drummond can't stay in
been.
fucking shape.
What Andre Drummond was,
he can't stay in shape.
He was a beast at one point. Andre Drummond was a beast. Yeah.
Thank you. Should be. It's what Andre Drummond was.
Yeah, Andre Drummond was a beast at one point.
He was a rebound goal.
No, his numbers are OC.
No.
Out here being mad disrespectful.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, man. It's just the fact that, number one, when he was in Detroit, he didn't have any help. It's just like how we said with AD. You could have a dominant big, But in this modern era, bro, you need a good guard. And those Detroit Pistons team never had a good guard. Like they gave Reggie Jackson all that money, and he was basically either injured or mid. He was one of the two. He was either injured, he either was not playing, or when he finally got healthy and came back and was trying to get back into the rhythm, he was mid. He was just not playing that. So I'm not disrespecting Drummond at all. He just needs to get in shape. He needs to keep himself in shape. That's that. He does that, he will still be a starter center in the league if he did that. The LA, I don't blame him because he kind of came in a lose-lose situation in LA because he came off the buyout in the middle of the season when y'all were having injuries and roster rotation like hell. So I'm not throwing the LA thing against him. I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. That's just not fair because that was a crazy situation. If he had been there from the beginning of the season, he would have done better for sure. So Andre Drummond is a player I actually like. I just, like I said, funny that he's in Philly behind Embiid, the guy that they were going back and forth against all those years. That shit is hilarious to me. Like the definition of irony.
Right.
Like literally, like they was shit talking each other, going back and forth. I know y'all remember a few years ago back when Drummond and Embiid, every time they played, it was worthy. It was fun to watch because they would be springing at each other, elbow. They two big body ass fives. So they over here.
Yeah, that's like two behemoths right there.
Yeah, it's like collision
two heavyweights for real.
Of the heavyweight, exactly. It was fucking crazy, and they're on the same team now. That's a true full circle.
And Drummond in Philly, he's been working out for us, honestly. So I mean,
yeah, he's been good. He's been good. I think Drummond. Now his role as like the sixth man, dominant five off the bench that gets you like 10-10. I think that's his role, and that's a pretty good role for him, man. Hopefully he gets to the team where he's not just getting a 1-year deal. I want to see Drummond succeed on the team, man. Like I want to see Drummond, and I want to see Cousins. Those are the two bigs that I just want to see them be on the team that's successful, man. They deserve it. But yeah, like my three locks for the East is KD, Giannis, and Embiid. If I'm gonna go guard position, like I said, DeMar DeRozan got to be in it, even though he's not a fucking guard. I don't know why they think this is fucking 2017-18. He doesn't play the guard position. He plays the 3 or the 4.
Like not only does he not play the guard, he don't even play like a guard.
Right, he don't.
That's the thing. He don't really play like a guard.
DeMar DeRozan literally plays like a point forward. Like literally, he doesn't even play like a. He's like, it's ridiculous how they still have him in the backfield. I'm like, bro, he's a fucking forward now. Like he doesn't play the 2 guard. That's what Zach LaVine plays. Like, are y'all niggas on crack? But anyway, none of that. So like I said, I think those are the 4 locks. I think DeMar DeRozan, KD, Giannis, Joel Embiid. Point guard, like I said, you could do Trey, or if you really want to, you could put Harden there. Like if you really either or, you could pick. I'm not. I think Harden makes more sense because I don't think Harden should be coming off the bench because Harden actually he's got his game back together. So yeah, I think Harden, DeRozan, KD, Giannis, and Embiid. That's my starting 5. The East is easy. It's the West that's gonna be interesting.
Well, LeBron, of course, is a lock. You got to start LeBron.
LeBron is a lock mainly because of his name. All right.
Yeah.
But
then, LeBron been playing. He's the second lead.
He's still been doing good.
I mean, he's playing good too. He's playing good too. Yeah. But like,
he's the second lead scorer in the league.
Of course.
So that position.
As far as locks in the West go, LeBron definitely. But then Ja Morant.
Yeah, Ja Morant.
But I say Ja Morant guard. Those two.
But then
Jokic. No, 3. Actually, no. 3.
Jokic
That's 3 right there. That's 3 right there in the West. LeBron, Jokic, and Morant.
Now here's where it gets difficult.
Luka.
Who's that other guard? Who's the other guard?
Steph.
Steph and Luka.
It's Steph and Ja. It's Steph and Ja. That means Booker got to. That means Booker got to come off the bench. That means Donovan Mitchell got to come off the bench.
Let Darren
go. The West is damn. The West is like loaded, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna let Darian go.
All right, so I want to do my East. I want to do the East real quick.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So
my bad. I didn't mean to skip you. I just thought you didn't have nothing to say. My
bad. I think it's Embiid, Durant, Giannis, DeRozan, LaMelo. I got LaMelo
LaMelo as a
That's debatable.
starter.
Debatable. That's
Melo.
debatable.
I'm not
And I'm
saying
a big
he
Melo
won't make
fan.
the game.
And,
I
and
think LaMelo is coming off the bench for
LaMelo.
me.
I
As
think
a
he's an
LaMelo
starter?
or Harden.
Okay, it's
It's
Harden.
LaMelo or
I
Harden.
think it's Harden for sure. But like I said, I
It's
like
go-
that.
it's gonna
I
be
like the
James
balls
Harden,
you
my
pick.
guy.
I like the ball. Like I'm putting LaMelo on my bench because it's just like LaMelo's been
there's no
playing
troll about
good,
LaMelo,
but
but not
like
a starter
LaMelo
though.
to be a starter, he would have to be like on some. He's on some next level, but like starter is like okay, John Morant of the East type
I
of
want to
thing.
start
He's
LaMelo
not
over
doing that,
Kyrie.
and he's not doing.
I want to start. Yeah, I want to start LaMelo over Kyrie.
Like
Honestly,
he's not
I
like.
don't think Kyrie deserves.
Wait,
a shot.
wait.
I don't think Kyrie deserves a spot this year.
Wait.
Kyrie does not deserve a spot this year. Nah,
Wait
get that man off the
a
field.
I'm not talking about All Star again. I'm talking about overall, bro. I'm talking about
Oh, you
overall.
talking about overall as a team.
Overall, that's
I
not
was
what I'm
about-
talking about.
I was about to say,
That's not
bro.
what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like overall talent wise. Yeah, you misinterpreted what I said. That's not cite it. Okay, you guys misinterpreted what I said. I'm talking about overall. Yeah, talent wise. Talking about who's making. Yeah,
no, Mark,
because you're talking about LaMelo starting is ridiculous.
You good?
Yeah,
man.
LaMelo starting is ridiculous because that's a crazy take right there. If we're being honest.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like LaMelo
It's
would have.
not
That's
a crazy take.
That makes make any sense.
It's not a crazy take.
I'm not saying it's
But-
crazy, but it's
It's not
definitely a
exactly.
stretch. It's a stretch because if he was on some
It's a
John
stretch for
Morant
sure.
stuff, like if he was the John Morant of the East, yeah,
It's a stretch.
he
Yeah.
started.
That's a
He
better-
would be starting. Like if this man was over here dropping like 26, fucking 12 a game, he's a starter for sure. But he's not doing. He's like a level right under that. I feel like if you're a starter, you have to be like either the best in your position or one of the best in your position, like the top two. I don't see LaMelo as a top two guard in the
He's
East.
that better than
He's
James
like right
Harden.
under that. He's literally right under that. So like he's my first pick off the bench. Yeah, I love LaMelo. LaMelo is definitely he's a superstar in the making. You know, he's they're
Like I troll about him a
in
lot
Charlotte.
though too, but I wouldn't even go that far. Like
He's
to really
too
put him as
little.
like a
He's
lot.
too little, Thomas.
Like yeah.
He's too little.
But, you know, I like the balls you
All
pick.
right,
I'm not
so
even
let-
mad at
all
it.
right,
I'm not
so-
even mad at it.
All right,
I'm mad at it.
so
I love it.
so let me get it. It's going to be either LaMelo or Harden.
Right.
But on the Western Conference side, I got Steph, Ja, Bron, Joker. Who am I missing? Steph, Bron, Ja, Jokic, and because Luka's a guard, so they're not gonna put him in the front court.
Yeah.
Because Luka, I wouldn't
Um,
start Luka anyways.
I don't even start
he's
Luka.
barely
Yeah,
playing.
I wouldn't.
there's too many
I
other
wouldn't, I
guards.
wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. But
I forgot about
I'm
D.
really
Mitchell.
trying to think. Mitch. No, because he's not getting it over Ja and Steph. He's not getting it over those two.
Yeah, Mitch is right behind him. Like I said, Mitch is literally like I see Donovan Mitchell and LaMelo Ball on a very close playing. Like they're very near each other.
I mean, like the West, I want to put Luka really over. Honestly, I want to put Luka over Mitch. Honestly,
if
I
you
forgot
pick
about him
D
too.
Mitch or LaMelo, if you put them in the same field, I think they're very close.
I want to say LaMelo is better than Donovan Mitchell right now. I want to say he's even on that level. What's talent wise, 1-on-1. I would pick D Mitch.
Who's gonna be that? I'm really drawing a blank because I got the person. I just can't think of
Get
it.
the power fours in the
Right
West because the West is just
I
loaded.
mean,
really,
the
like,
only one.
they
If we're being real honest, like, I mean, I wouldn't put AD in there because AD done missed like 3 weeks. Maybe if he had consistently played, then maybe I put him up there. But if you're gonna say a 4, Jesus. Again, I got him. He's like at the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of.
I can't even think of too many like fours in the West, like power fours in the West right
Well,
now.
you're,
That's really like balling.
you're overthinking it. Listen, I'm gonna help you out here. You don't put Jokic at the 5. You put him at the 4. The 5 is gonna be someone, and I know he's watching. Shout out to Smiles, but I'm gonna say this just to piss you off because Every time I
No,
say that man
absolutely
name,
not.
Yes.
yes,
Absolutely
yes.
not.
I'm gonna
Let
say
me guess.
sorry.
my
Rudy Gobert.
resting
Come on,
I'm
lineup
sorry.
Sample
is
say it.
just
Rudy
to
No.
say it.
Gobert. I knew you were gonna say it.
Steph, Ja, Braun, Jokic, and the man himself that should be named Rudy Gobert.
Let's go.
Of course.
Absolutely
This
not.
guy.
If you're going, no.
No.
If you're gonna
The
put it,
master.
if you're gonna put it that way, Rudy
Best
Gobert,
defensive
Gobert,
big in the league.
Rudy Gobert should be an all-star. However, if you're gonna start somebody, I didn't think about that. I definitely overthought it, Stanford. Thank you. All right, Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, Cat.
See,
Cat.
we were both on
Cat.
the same way. See, I said Rudy Gobert. I'm really putting Cat as the starter. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Cat. That's
Gobert,
not. Yeah.
Gobert on the bench.
He'll play these guys in
Cap and Hooper.
Minnesota. Because like
Cap
they're
and Hooper.
that bad. You don't even think about any players on that.
Cap
Like you
and
don't think
Hooper.
about them a lot.
Cat has
I
been.
mean,
Cat.
it's crazy because him and D'Angelo Russell been hooping, dog.
Yeah, but
But
Minnesota.
this is
hooping.
Minnesota, bro. Who the hell like to cover that? Did not.
I mean, the thing is, Minnesota
bro.
got a playing spot right now. I think they do. Let's see.
I was say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
aren't they like
Minnesota got a playing spot.
aren't they like the 9th or 10th seed? They're one of those.
They're 9.
Yeah, they're the 9th seed. Yeah, they're right outside the playoff mark. So they're right there.
No,
He still has to get out of there.
Tournament right now.
Yeah, no, I'm
just
saying like
Cat, he needs to get out of there. He's
they're
not
outside
winning
the top
shit
8. That's
in
what I'm
Minnesota
saying.
though, but yeah, though. Hopefully he does, because like I think he deserves like to be in a winning situation at this point in his career. Cause just seeing Cat like
For real,
like this dude like hold it down, be like the anchor. Of
All
that,
right. So we said our starters.
Anyway.
Now we're gonna go to the bench. Let's go to the bench for the West. Since we're on the West, who's
Should be a
your
little
bench
bit
for the
easier.
West? That
honestly.
should be easier. I'm gonna go
Okay,
first. There's
Donovan
Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. Those two are definitely on there. You have let me see, Luca's there for sure. So that's 3. We got 6 bench players. Yeah, 6. Okay, I do remember. Because it's 5 starters, 6 bench players, and 2 wild cards.
Oh, who to back up at the 5 though? I think I got to back up at the 5.
So yeah, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell. I said, who else I said? Yeah, Luca. That's 3. Then why is the West so hard to think about? Because the West has really been up and down. Devin Booker.
Say CP3 yet?
Devin Booker. See, the thing with CP3, that man, I don't know what happened with his shooting, man. Like his 3 ball just went off the face of the planet. Like he's shooting like 30% from 3 this season. I'm like, golly, bro. Age catching up. But his impact is still high though. So Chris Paul, I'll probably put Chris Paul as a wild card. I wouldn't put him as my bench. So yeah. Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, Luca. I got Devin Booker. That's 4. I need 2 more. 2 more for the West. Why is this so
Did you already do front court?
No, I'm doing all. Like I'm doing all of them.
All right, cool. Because I
got
got
every
name
position,
in the front court.
Every position. Why am I blanking? I'm forgetting.
I got a name in the front court and nobody said it yet.
Go ahead and say.
Oh wait, Evan, I think we're on the same page. But go.
Go ahead and say.
Say
I'm
Dame?
blanking.
Oh,
Damian Lillard?
Yeah,
Dame is not healthy. Dame is
No,
injured.
it's not Dame.
Oh, that's
Dame,
right. That's right.
Dame is
right.
out for
Dame
8
is
weeks.
on the
He's gonna miss the game.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I didn't.
So the name I'm thinking about, since we're on the topic of the Phoenix Suns.
The
young goat. Young goat. DeAndre.
DA, baby. DA. Okay, I like that.
See, I was thinking of him. I was just waiting for y'all to say him. Yeah, but I was just waiting. Yeah.
All right, so Evan, we in the same ballpark, but I was thinking Jaren Jackson Jr.
Him too. He nice too.
He's been doing pretty good. I don't know if he's gonna make it though. Honestly, I don't know.
He should.
He should, yeah, but it depends on how the voting goes. The voting's based off like popularity.
Now you know who I think is gonna make it, and people are gonna be surprised.
So many crazy snubs every year.
Draymond Green.
Is ridiculous.
Draymond Green might make it. He might get in the game. Maybe it's a wild card.
He earned it.
He really should.
He just has an impact.
He's another one that should.
Yeah,
like I think
like
Draymond Green's possibly gonna make it. Because the thing is, Draymond Green's one of those players where his stats don't tell you his full impact. Like he's literally the heart and soul of the Warriors team. Like he's the engine that makes them go. Like there's a reason why. There's a reason why him and Steph are they have some of the best duos in the league. There's a reason why him and
He
Steph
keeps
will
that
win
energy up, honestly. Yeah.
He basically does all the dirty work. He does all the dirty work. He's the real playmaker of the team, honestly, if you really think about it. Like he's the one
He doesn't
really
mind like getting
the
like
one really
fouls, you know,
like I
stuff
said,
like that.
basing on defense.
Sacrificing.
He can
Yeah, you
defend
know.
1 through 5. He's the actual playmaker. You know, Steph is the one that has the gravity, but Draymond's the actual one making the plays. So I think Draymond could definitely make it for sure.
Like set up like, you know, like the dirty, like, you know, like, yeah, get his hands dirty to set up the big plays and everything to make sure Steph is in the right position and Clay. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Draymond, he was a big part of that Warriors run though, honestly, with the in the finals. Like honestly, yeah.
And I think Wiggs has a chance too.
Andrew Wiggins.
Either Draymond or Wiggs are gonna make it. One of those two. One of those two.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins not bad.
I wouldn't mind.
I give my bench real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna do D-Book, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Luka, Jaren Jackson. Damn it, I forgot his name. SGA.
Ooh, Student Government Association. Yes, sir.
Draymond Green. I'm missing one. And Christian Wood. I think Christian Wood should be an all-star.
I would take BI over Christian Wood, honestly.
All about Brandon Ingram.
I was surprised you didn't say him.
I'm
surprised you didn't say him. I was like, boy, that's your boy.
Like the Pelicans are trash. Yeah,
the Pelicans are so bad. Although Brandon Ingram hit that nasty game winner last night.
I think BI could get into that All-Star game, man.
He deserves it though.
I think he's
been balling.
He's been hooping as a way. Yeah, like that's why I was like, hold up, you're not gonna say your boy BI? I'll definitely take BI over Christian Wood. I'm no disrespect to Christian Wood. Like I've been fucking with Christian Wood since he came out of UNLV. Jesus Christ, I can't say that fucking school right. But yeah, like I've been fucking with him since then. Like this nigga was fucking in the fucking G League and then fucking on the fucking Hornets bench, getting like 5 minutes a game, but dropping like 5 points. Like this nigga was just getting instant buckets. But yeah, BI is better than Christian Wood. That's undeniable fact. But yeah, okay.
So what about the East?
East, okay. I got LaMelo, number 1. LaMelo's coming off my bench. He's probably the first guy I'm thinking of. LaMelo. I'm gonna throw a bone, and the East is more fun because the East is so many like young players hooping. I'm definitely giving Domantas Sabonis a spot. He deserves a spot.
Oh, most definitely.
He's a very underrated player in the league. So Domantas Sabonis is.
He looks like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, like shit.
He do
though. Not even about the whole.
He really do.
He really do. Also, no joke shit. He really do look like that motherfucker. We got to put Beal. Beal's in it. 100%.
Yeah, Bradley Beal for sure.
Yeah,
he's in it.
I put Beal in it at the bench.
I put Beal in there.
That's what I'm saying. This is the bench. That's what I'm saying. This is the bench.
Yeah, this is the bench.
And it's not in any order. It's not in any order. It's just saying whoever deserves a spot on the bench, you know. And I love how my camera's just being a bastard. But yeah. So I said LaMelo. I said Beal. Who else did I say? Jesus Christ. I'm tired, y'all. So please give me a
say Butler, Jimmy Butler. Is he
Jimmy Butler. Because Jimmy Butler, he was injured for a while. That's how I was thinking, but he's been
that's what I was like, yeah.
Jimmy Butler's been hooping. You know, Miami Heat, they're starting to tick back up.
I would Kyle Lowry.
Bam Adebayo.
I would put Bam before Kyle. I'll put Bam before Kyle, if anything.
Yeah, you have enough guards. Yeah, there's other guards.
Yeah, they don't really need guards like Jimmy Butler, Bam. I put Chris
Bam
Middleton
for sure though off the bench.
Chris Middleton.
You can almost put Bam off this. You almost put Bam at the 6, like between him and Melo, because Bam off the bench. That's exciting. Like him as a 5. He just has
Bam's playing good.
And it's like with how the Cavs are doing.
Cleveland. You got Cleveland. You got to put a Cavs
in there with how Cleveland is doing.
Garland. And he's got to put Jared Carver. Not Jared Carver. What the hell? Jared Allen. Jesus Christ. I'm over here mixing names up.
Oh, Jared Allen been balling.
Jared Allen's been balling. Darius Garland been balling. I think both of them deserve to be in the game. For sure. I think
that's pretty solid for the bench.
And then you got to put my man's Kyle Kuzma. Put my man's Kyle Kuzma in.
I don't know, man.
I'm putting Kuzma in over Beal.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Over Beal?
No, that's how much I agree.
No,
I'm actually
mind you. I'm the guy that went on Twitter.
I mean, I don't know.
I went on Twitter at the beginning of the year, and I was like, Bradley Beal does not deserve to be a starter. Anybody saying he deserves to be a starter, you're smoking crack. You're wilding. He does not deserve that. But Kyle Kuzma over Beal?
He's not all.
Wow. I'm a Wizards fan, and I'm like,
think about it. Think about it. When it's clutch time, who is the one who's consistently putting up them shots?
I mean,
it ain't Bradley Beal.
It is Kyle Kuzma. Oh no, for sure.
Kyle Kuzma.
I'm not even debating.
Who's the one consistently getting double doubles? It ain't Bradley Beal. It's Kyle Kuzma.
I don't know, man. I just think if Kyle
Kuzma, one that's still closing in on a triple double, it ain't Bradley Beal because he back on the COVID list somehow. It's Kyle Kuzma.
I think if Kyle Kuzma made an All-Star game, that would just be the funniest thing for me because I would just laugh. I would just literally laugh endlessly. I'd be like, bruh, y'all niggas called this nigga a scrub.
So if everything he's going through on social media, all the social media battles he has and shit.
Nah, Evan. Remember when niggas was talking about, hey, yo, y'all not going to make the playoffs, bruh? That was the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. I was like, bruh.
That take still gets funnier every time
every time I see it, I'm like, bruh, stop watching basketball, bruh. We would literally got deeper at every position. And you're going to tell me we're not going to make the playoffs? Bruh, funny as hell. Hilarious. But I'm with the hot takes, bro. Like, I'm not even debating the Kyle Kuzma, but it's like, this man say he's picking Kyle Kuzma before Beal. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro.
Oh no. I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm just like, wow, that's a ballsy take right there.
Now I gotta take this game serious.
But I like it. We love that over here.
What are we doing? Evan, what are we doing?
I'm just mad that I have to take this game serious now.
Now I gotta go out there and watch the game because it's good.
I think this year, when it comes to the All-Star game, we're gonna see a few new ones come in. You know, it's gonna be a nice mix of new and old. Like, I'm looking forward to this one. And honestly, I don't know why. I just feel like this year they're gonna try something new. Because they've been kind of doing that every year where they kind of implement something new. So
change the format a little bit. Make it more exciting.
You know? Please, for the love of goodness gracious, if you're going to do a dunk contest,
they see forcing the players to play better.
Please, NBA, I beg of you. You may not even see this, but I believe in the power of prayer and positivity. NBA, please, if you're gonna put a dunk contest, put proper people in that bitch, bro.
I was going to say, like,
Skywalker. I want to see John Morant. I want to see Russell Westbrook.
No, you don't.
In a dunk contest? Come on now.
Bro, the man can barely make a layup, let alone a dunk.
Hey, man.
I think Westbrook is past his prime.
No, he is.
Yeah, I think he's too old for a dunk contest. Yeah,
imagine knowing him, he wouldn't even care about it.
This is 10 years ago.
He would actually 10
years ago. Yeah.
You wonder why? I'm not gonna say Westbrook. Now I'm gonna take it back because Russell's not gonna care. He's gonna bullshit. He will naturally bullshit that joint. He'll be like, man, I don't need to prove nothing to nobody. He'll just throw up some shit and hope it and be good. Yeah. So Westbrook, no, get him out of here. I want John Morant. I want Donovan Mitchell. I want those two off the rip. I want my boy in New York, my boy Obi Toppin. And the reason I'm not against Zach LaVine because Zach LaVine's coming and saying he's not doing another one. So I'm taking him out. I'm taking Aaron Gordon out. Let's put some new people. Let's have some new blood. So John Morant, Donovan Mitchell, put my boy Obi Toppin back in that joint and give him an actual chance to win. And last but not least, who am I thinking of? You know what, bro? Just for the memes, because it would just be great. Put fucking Alex Caruso in that bitch. Put him in there. I want to see him do some shit. I would love to see that.
That was one white boy in the dunk contest sometimes every year.
That would be Pat Connaughton.
That people make the white man can't jump.
It would be Pat
Connaughton.
Connaughton.
Literally did that. He
did the white man can't jump dunk. He did that shit. That shit was great.
Mm-hmm.
That
joint was lit, bro.
I actually like that one. But like, no, I feel like Alex Caruso, he'll pull out some shit that we're not expecting. That's why I put him in there. He'll pull out some shit, be like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Like, I would actually want to see that. Because the thing is, we kind of can't, like, I'm not going to say Zion. Zion's not fucking healthy. If Zion was healthy, he would have been my number one pick. Like, I would have been like, bro, put that big boy in that fucking dunk contest. I want to see that shit. I want to see him fucking destroy the rim. But, yeah.
I mean, if we being honest, like, I would take the first three. I'm not taking that Caruso pick serious. Bro,
you heard me say for the memes. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You really thought I was being serious? I literally said it for the memes. Like, that would just make me laugh.
I know you wasn't being serious.
Right.
I know you wasn't being serious.
Bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, bro. If I see Alex Caruso bald, shiny head, I would just die laughing. Go ahead.
That'll be random.
I would want to see. Okay, like I would want to see Ja, Obi, Donovan, and shoot, put Anthony Simons back.
I mean, he did win it, so he does deserve a spot.
Yeah. So So put him back. Yeah. So put him back in.
He did win it. Yeah, put him back in there. That's I like that. Young kid, he do got bounce. You know, I give him.
3-point contest is way more lit. Hopefully, that's always good though. 3-point contest.
Bro, all I want is a duel between Steph and Clay in the 3-point contest, and I'm satisfied. That's all I want.
It got to.
It just has to happen.
You got to.
No, they had two.
Each should have won a contest. Already,
they had
right?
two of them. Yeah, this would be the tiebreaker. Could Steph Curry won one, Clay won the other. So
yeah, that would make sense. You know what? That would be tough. That would be lit, bro. Both of them go at it.
I'm down with that, bro.
I would be like seeing them with some other people. Yeah,
I want to see it, bro.
It comes down to those two. That would actually be like legendary.
I want to see it. I need it.
Hey, bro, what if we got a dunk contest between Alex Caruso and Austin Reeves?
That would be the best, worst thing.
Bruh, that would be the
that would be funny, bro.
That would be
so bad,
bro. No. Listen, nothing could be worse than this year's dunk contest, bro. Bro, I went to sleep. I know y'all remember, bro. I went to sleep. I literally fell asleep, bro. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Bro, we need a dunk contest with Austin Reeves, Alex Caruso, Corey Kispert, and Doug McDermott.
God,
no, because Corey Kispert actually can dunk.
No, I'm already sharp. But this, hold on.
Wait, no, not Doug McDermott, Pat Connaughton. I'm sorry.
God, bro. But
bring back the Billy Hoyle.
Bro, you know what that fucking just remind me, bro? I just thought of mayo jars, bro. You're wild. Like, bro, what? Like, but I just thought of the whole court covered in fucking mayo. Like, bro, he just said, "Let me just get all the crispy white boys I can think of."
And that's why this man need to be arrested right now. I'm calling the police.
He said the police has been notified.
Hello, 911. 911. This man is committing atrocities against basketball.
No. Honestly, if we wanted the most lit one, like, awesome, no jokes, John Morant, Donovan Mitchell, Obi Toppin, Andrew Wiggins. Give it to me. Take my money.
Oh, yes.
Take my money.
Give it to me.
Take my money. I will watch that.
People kind of forget Andrew Wiggins got bounced.
But this man came in the NBA as nothing but a fucking slasher. This nigga couldn't shoot. In the
but do we put our guy Daniel Gafford in there?
No.
Nah. You already know centers have a bad history in dunk contests.
Ja.
Like, Unless you're just like fucking Dwight Howard who could fucking jump out the fucking gym. Like do Superman dunks and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think they should put centers. Like, I'm not saying big men. You know, you have like your Obi Toppins or your Zions who can get up, but like I don't think they should put centers in the dunk contest unless they're like shown to be ridiculous. But yeah, Andrew Wiggins, John Morant, Donovan Mitchell, and who's the last person I'm thinking about? Obi Toppin. That'd be lit. I'll watch that. I think that'd be really good.
Yo, Kyle Kuzma is 1 assist away from a triple double.
This man is on really triple double watch.
Might end up getting it.
There's a minute 22 left. We
I
don't know.
We about to win.
I don't know.
Anyway.
He might get that pass.
Snap, yo, we got the ball back. It's our ball.
He might get that pass, man.
All right, then when he got it, all right. Kuz got it. Kuz got the ball right now.
But no, I think the dumbest thing, I think the thing they need to get rid of is the celebrity all-star game. They need to get rid of it, bro.
It's stupid. It's very
because
stupid.
the thing is, why I say that, it don't be actual celebrities in there. It's just like retired players and like random people they just invite, bro.
It's just retired players and like TikTok stars.
Yeah, like the fucking
like a horse game.
Yeah, fucking
we do not want to see this.
That's what you should do, bro. Replace a celebrity all-star game with like a game of horse or like another, like, you know.
They will never do it because you know niggas never been down for it. But bring a 2v2 competition, bro. I would watch.
I prefer that over celebrity game.
I would watch that shit.
Dang, they fouled.
You take all the all-stars. You say, "Hey, yo, pick a teammate, bro, and just go crazy." Can you imagine a Kyrie KD duo, bro?
A game of like 33 or something, bro.
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 Imagine Kyrie, KD versus John Morant and Braun. Oh my God!
Do like a little tournament of like duos.
Jesus.
Like it'd be like a tournament. That's 2 out of 3.
Take my money.
Yeah, basically.
Take my money.
That makes more sense than the celebrity all-star game.
Fold it up.
We're gonna add
and print more money.
Silver ideas.
More.
But
damn it!
That'd be crazy.
That would be lit. That would be lit to see in person too. That would actually get the fans something to see like on Friday night, maybe. Yeah, like in the weekend.
Can you imagine?
And then Saturday, you have the main event.
Imagine you have to face a big ass sweaty team like Jokic and fucking Embiid, bro. Well, that'd be ridiculous.
Damn it, we were so close.
That would be madness. No, can you imagine a Luka versus a Giannis team, bro? Bro, take my money. Luka and Giannis teaming up, bro. It's over for everybody. But Luka is step backing everybody. Giannis is just gonna be like, yeah, I'm going to the paint. You can't stop. Like, bro, Giannis and Luka, bro. That would be insanity. Like, take my.
Hey, Darian had to step. The game's ended. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not over.
What time is it?
We up by 6 with 18 seconds left. So, like,
yeah, he had to like go break down. Probably
just missed a free throw.
Yeah, for sure.
This man,
I'm
just saying because this man Kuz is not gonna get his triple double. He finished 1 assist short, man.
Damn,
it's an evil world.
So close. It ends like that.
So
damn,
it's an evil world, man. I really want to
try again next game.
Right.
Don't get it.
Well, our next game is against the Blazers, so like he could.
Because step head,
damn man. They gonna take him out the game too. Watch.
Oh man. But anyway, back to the thing, man. That was just crazy. Like, yeah, NBA, watch, bro. Do that 2v2 tournament. That shit would be crazy, bro. Can you imagine you have to stop Giannis and Luka, bro, at the same time, bro? That just wouldn't be fair. Like, that duo makes me scared, and I don't have to face them. I feel bad for whoever has to face that. Crazy. I would love to see it. So, NBA do that. Let's go on to the next one. I'm not going to hold you. Your boy is tired. So we saving some of these topics for next week. I'm not going to hold you. This is going to be a short. This is going to be a short episode. But hey, you love these. All right. Let's go into the word toxic. And how it's twisted nowadays, man. Like Darian was talking about how we live in a very toxic society where people will die, people will pass away, and people start bringing up all their dirty laundry. What did he do? what mischievous things did he do wrong when he was alive? I'm like, bro, the man is dead. Respect the dead. Let it be. But no, people love bringing up the dirty laundry, man. So my question is to y'all two: what does the word toxic mean to y'all?
Well, my definition of the word toxic is really simple. It's just the attitudes and behaviors that we individually find to be unacceptable. So that means the word toxic is subjective. What's toxic to me might not be toxic to you, and vice versa. So really, there's nothing set. Like, there's no set in stone definition for toxic.
Well, to me, I think the word
Uh-oh.
toxic it
Uh-oh.
lost its meaning, kind of, sort of. And of course,
Just get the damn it.
yeah, to me, I think the word toxic is like glorified too much these days. Really, it's a bad meaning to it. Like it means something that's like sickening or like really detrimental to you. That's not good for you. And
No.
like that's a person, and that means you have some kind of
Damn it.
trait. Oh, he got it. Didn't get it.
No. He didn't get it, but KCP just threw a live. Now I'm upset. Damn.
I'm dead. But
Damn.
Mark, I love, like I ever said something here, but Mark, I love what you said. How it's being twisted nowadays. Like people now just say toxic just to be stupid. Like literally on social media, you'll see people.
Yeah, for real, bro.
That shit's toxic. Nah, bro.
And like glorify it. Yeah,
toxic. You're just talking about it like it's stupid.
it's just being
there's toxic,
stupid. Yeah, just
and there's
being
stupid. It's two different levels of stuff. And it's just like how Twitter now with these spaces, man, people just be creating rooms for anything.
Crazy.
Like, bro, you said something the other day,
Craziness.
bro, that I was like, wait, what? I was like, no way. No way they have a room for that, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
It's all kinds of shit.
like, we really need an intervention as a society to just stop overusing the word toxic. Toxic means something that is degradable, unacceptable, and something that will not be tolerated. But people are calling everything toxic and tolerating that shit. I'm just like, yo, what is going on, bro? Y'all is acting up. Y'all need to stop. Like, I saw this one room, and funny thing, it was on Thanksgiving. Yeah, Mark, you said this shit. It was like fuck Thanksgiving, bro. Yeah, fuck the pilgrims. I was like, what are you talking about?
It was like a big ass space with a bunch of people in it. Yeah, on that
Bro,
night.
what you doing, bro? I'm like, bro, Thanksgiving is not.
It's like NFL. It's like football on and shit. And like people enjoying themselves, and
Like,
it's like some weird
we
space.
get a day off
go
and a whole day of football, and you asking me to just give all that up? No,
nigga, and free food.
Yeah, on Twitter. So
Bro,
yeah, people on social media like complain about this. I'm like, what the hell? Like, get off your phone. Like, put your phones down, people. Bro.
No bullshit, bro. Like literally, I
yeah,
think what happened, bro, quarantine, people just got stuck to their phones to the point they
Go
can't
crazy,
even put it down.
man.
They can't put it down, bro. They just over here.
Now.
Anything that comes to their head, bro, they're just like, oh yeah, let me tweet it. I'm like, bro, you have to know what to say and what not to say.
People got too comfortable these days, man.
Right, like, man. It's crazy to see. I'm just like, yo, no, we's not doing this today. Y'all is wilding. Like, relax, yo. Y'all don't gotta do all that. Listen, it's very simple. Very simple. Just chill. Hop on Twitter for the jokes. I love the jokes on Twitter. I'm not about to hold.
Twitter is all about jokes. That's what it used to be about. All about jokes and
the
fun,
funny
man.
shit.
Now
I love it, but
like,
now it's just about toxic this, toxic that. Oh yeah, yeah, you guys. Oh, I hate men. Oh no, I hate women.
The other
like
gender,
I'm just like, bro, stop the negativity.
Gender wars.
Stop it.
And we're gonna save the black community issues. That's a whole nother subject. That's which more people are here for. But we can talk about that next week.
That is.
I wanted to talk about that, but honestly, we can get that.
I'm saving that for a reason. Like I literally didn't talk about it. I'm like, bro, that's something where we can
have more people for that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's like people just quick to call anything toxic, and it just makes you look stupid. Like people will call something toxic because they disagree with it, and I'm like, relax, bro. Your perspective is not the only perspective. You know, there's 7 billion people on this earth. If we all thought the same, it'd be crazy. If we all thought the same, guess what we'd be doing? We was trying to kill each other to be better than the same. You see how stupid that sounds? No. Like, bro, your perspective is not gospel. Just because someone disagrees with you doesn't mean they're toxic. And like, it's like I literally saw someone do that. I'm like, bro, you need to relax. I literally met you. I said, yo, not everybody that disagrees with you is toxic. And they were like, oh, I'm always right. I'm like, all right, I'm not dealing with this today, bro. I ain't got the energy. But anyway, we about to close out. My camera about to die. That's why I'm like, hey yo, we gotta hurry up and close this shit out. It's been a
but you ain't
short,
the only one tired. Your camera on that same energy.
but on that dumb
Like
shit.
shit.
Bro. But
It's just that kind of day.
in a chill episode,
Hey,
man.
man, at least the
I'm
Wizards
tired. My camera tired. My computer tired. We all just need to go to sleep.
Honestly, I think we all need a
At
rest.
least
It's
the
been a long
Wizards
day.
won, unlike some
Hey.
teams on this
Hey,
podcast.
that's a
The
good thing.
Sixers
Oh yeah,
down
man.
by 8 with a minute to go.
We
That's
took the
good.
dub.
My Eagles in the playoffs. That's all
Down
that
by
matters.
12, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, though, it's other. Yeah.
But hey, man, Wizards versus
What a
Sixers on
week.
Monday.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, y'all
All
be
right.
easy though. I'm about to go
Definitely
get some rest, man.
appreciate y'all that show love. Appreciate the supporters.
Maybe sip some
Spreading
wine
the
after
brand. Keep pushing the narrative. We going bigger, bigger, and better. Listen, let's hit that 3K before the end of the month. I know y'all.
No, we can see it. Big things
We
coming.
already at 2.7K, man.
Big things coming.
Yes, sir. So
honestly, this podcast is the
one.
main thing I'm looking forward to, man, because that's like one of the most positive things going for us right now. I'm just grateful for it.
And
Bro, but I'm feeling down. I think about this podcast at this point, bro. I mean, thanks for the support. It's all because of y'all, man.
Sir, man. We are out.